we're going to talk about the Presidential Medals of Freedom that Joe Biden awarded to several people. I think Darth Sidious also won an Oscar. That's the Oscar of Politics, awarded by the Academy to lots of people. Right here we have the White House's announcement. They say that the Presidential Medal of Honor is the nation's highest civilian honor, presented to individuals who have made exemplary contributions to the prosperity, values, or security of the United States. Remember the word security. World peace, remember the word peace, world peace, or other significant societal, public, or private endeavors. Wow. Essentially, this is just like saying we are awarding the people who promote the causes, and promote the causes we would like to.
It's like the equivalent of a knighthood in Britain, isn't it?
I don't know if it's the equivalent, because isn't there a limited amount of knights there can be? Isn't it 24?
Oh, no.
That's the Order of Merit.
No, that might be the Order of
Darth. Got plenty of knights these days.
Okay, yeah.
Nick Buckley's got an MBE, hasn't he?
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I have the Order of Merit in mind. That is 24 people. That maybe
Jordan Peterson loves that one.
That may merit.
But it is a high-ranking American pat on the back.
Right.
It is.
Yes. And depending on the administration, you have different people receiving it. Then I don't know if they have the Oscar speeches afterwards. You know, where they're thanking it.
I think the president just hangs a medal around their neck and then they shuffle off and maybe
boot down the stairs again.
They sit back. Right. So I will say this: not everyone who got it doesn't deserve it. Yeah. I think there are some good people there. Michael J. Fox is one.
I like Back to the Future.
Yeah. So you see, let's focus on some names. Jose Andres.
No idea who that is.
A culinary innovator who popularized tapas in the United States and therefore contributed to the prosperity, value, and safety of the United States and world peace.
Has it taken this long to popularize tapas in the US? We've had tapas in Britain for ages.
Yeah, but the Spanish have a good kitchen, so they help world peace.
Funny story about tapas. That was originally basically served up to people who came to Spain. They offered them like a little bit of pork to see if they're Muslims or not. And that's the origin of tapas. But I don't think that's how they're using it here.
It's basically like us in Greece. We constantly have thousands of appetizers, so we eat the appetizers.
Yes.
And when the main dish comes, you're just full of food, and then you eat. It's like 7. You're taught the meaning of gluttony. Right. Bono, the frontman of U2.
Mm-hmm. Everyone knows him. Not American though, isn't he? Irish.
Yeah, he is Irish, and
interesting.
What they awarded him for is the One Campaign and the Red Campaign, is some organizations that he is running, and I'll speak a bit about them in a bit. We have Hillary Clinton.
Oh yeah, what's her contribution? Some scandals and just overall
Josh, don't be a cynic. Don't be a cynic. It's Monday. I hate Mondays. Try to help me a bit. Right.
Thanks, Garfield.
I don't want all this cynicism. You know I'm not in the best of moods today. Right. So don't be a cynic. It says there. She made history many times over decades in public service, including as the first lady elected to the United States Senate. After serving as Secretary of State, she became the first woman nominated for president by a major United States political party.
Do you know what that is?
A woman, yeah.
Do you know what that's really about? Because she could have got this medal at any time during Obama's presidency. What that medal is in her case is it's basically saying that she's given up on the presidency.
Yeah, we've given you a medal for not losing us another election.
And maybe Biden's gonna do the nice smirk afterwards, saying, "Now it's my time." After she left.
Do you think he sniffed her hair or was she probably a bit too?
I don't know. But if the shampoo is nice, you can smell.
She's a bit too old, Dan. He likes it.
Right. I don't think it's really the shampoo that he's on.
Right. So I'm gonna go through the names quickly. We have Michael J. Fox, Kim Gill, Jane Goodall. We have Magic Johnson.
Right.
We
Ralph
have
Lauren.
RFK posthumously.
I like Ralph. Well, I don't know anything about the man, but I've been wearing his shirts for the last 25 years.
A few of his shirts and jumpers.
Peace.
Yes. Yeah, I basically only buy Ralph Lauren stuff.
Lionel Messi.
Right.
Who
What,
just
the Argentinian football?
you're gonna like.
What? Why is he getting an American medal?
Absolute, goal-scoring wizard. I'm not sure.
Because he is the most decorated player in the history of professional football.
Yeah, but he's not American.
Thank you, Stelios.
You
Thank
see?
you. It's not soccer, it's football. The whole world is against you, America. It's football, not soccer. Change the name of American football, or just keep both as football and specify American football.
Yeah. Wait. Will it? That's not Bill Nye.
Bill Nye. This is Bill
The
Nye.
science guy.
Let's keep it. Yeah, let's keep that because we'll go there. David Rubenstein, George Soros.
That's a worrying one, isn't it?
Well, he's Hungarian and
Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington.
Is that for?
well, fair enough. I don't mind the guy from Back to the Future, and Denzel's been in
Yeah.
some good stuff.
Yeah. Right. So
Don't mind that.
let's start with Michael J. Fox. He receives the Presidential Medal of Honor.
God, he got old, didn't he?
Yes, and he the reason why, and I think that this is actually important. This isn't just I just like to virtue signal. He has the Michael J. Fox Foundation, which is dedicated to aiding research for Parkinson's disease.
And he, of course, has Parkinson's, doesn't he?
Fair enough.
Yeah, he has it, and I think that this is actually important. This is actually important work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
just-
I would like to see a cure for it, and anything that helps that or helps support the people with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems a horrible thing to have to live with, and he's certainly done a lot to popularise, the idea of donating money to it, which is a good thing.
Right, so we have here Joe Biden will award the Presidential Medal of Freedom to Lionel Messi. Uncertain whether he knows who Messi is, but
I
Messi.
don't think that's actually from the Medal of...
It's not. Come on, you really resemble some of those accounts on X where anything you post is just they just take literally as if irony doesn't exist or fun doesn't exist or something.
Stelios, I only care about the facts.
Yeah, I just tweeted about the far right llama today, and everyone say this is old. This is an old interview. Don't aid him. Don't rally against him. He sniffed a kid. So, come on, right? But Lionel Messi, he just didn't go there, and he didn't even send any recipient. That's a step extra, further away from Marlon Brando. You remember who he didn't receive the Oscar, but he sent an Indian to collect it.
Did he?
Yes. Lionel Messi just didn't go there, and he didn't send anyone.
Or did he find him on Deliveroo or something?
I shouldn't laugh.
That's good. Well, I don't really know much about Messi, but I like him a bit more now.
Yes. What's his position on the Falklands? That determines whether I like him or not.
Yes.
Right, so we have here Bono getting the Presidential Medal of Honor. Bono proved his rock authenticity by... No, that's according to Dag 10 Nabel. Now, controversial take. Maybe that's an age thing, but I like you too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
especially in the 80s. The Joshua Tree was a good album.
That's the one that everyone always points to. I've never been a big U2 fan personally. And do you remember that thing where everyone had a U2 album downloaded to their iPhone automatically, and everyone reacted to it like they'd got a virus or something? Like it was the worst thing in the world.
So what happened is I like their music, and I also like stuff before and stuff afterwards, because after the Joshua Tree, I think, not after the Joshua Tree, they had another album, but then they said they had to reinvent their sound.
Well, they discovered more than one effects pedal, yeah. Sorry. Musicians can be
but
very
what
bitchy.
happened is that I think musically-wise, they're really good. They stand out. But Bono is constantly making statements about politics, and frequently talks about Africa. And there was a very famous scene where he was saying, I think he was singing "Sunday Bloody Sunday," where people were clapping.
Oh, he was a massive libtard before libtard was even a thing.
Yeah, but he was saying every 3 seconds, where I clap my hands, a child in Africa dies. And no, he did it every 3 seconds.
Beat me to it.
Yeah, but and
I've
people
killed
say,
so many today.
We'll
Sorry.
stop clapping.
Sorry.
We're not
Right,
going to get the
so-
monetization
but-
back, are we?
but-
Dear God.
But let's talk about butts. So let's see here.
All right.
The one campaign,
Ooh.
the one organization he has. They have joined the fight for a more equal future. It's what you'd expect from a kind of activism
It looks
thing, but-
like someone has scrubbed out the Black Lives Matter logo and put one in a circle instead.
to sell Acton Baby. the album.
We know you're not giving money to BLM anymore. Please give it to us instead.
Yeah, so when you see here our impact, it's what you'd expect. But if you see, for instance, here, they're talking about Germany, what we have achieved. They're talking about Agenda 2030.
Oh, right. Okay.
So let me show you exactly what it was.
So that's like a medal
Yeah.
via Joe Biden from Klaus Schwab. Just like,
Yes.
you are my most loyal Irish minion. Other than the
So
government.
Lionel
You have
Messi said.
the Dark Lord behind the curtain saying, I want this avatar.
So Lionel
Put
Messi sent an
medals on
Indian to
people's-
pick up his medal, whereas Klaus Schwab sent Joe Biden to deliver the medal.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. What we achieved, the final coalition agreement commits to fostering sustainable development and the implementation of the 2030 agenda. You don't need to hear much more.
No,
Straight presidential
Yep.
Medal of Honor.
got it.
Right. Here we have Denzel Washington.
He looks thrilled.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Acting, you see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does a smile. Look over his shoulder to make sure he's not being sniffed.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Crimson Tide,
He's actually quite sensible when he speaks on a lot of stuff as well.
He is, yeah.
American Gangster.
Yeah,
He's-
I like
he's
that
a good
film.
I like the ones where he went around shooting people. Was it Equalize? No.
Yeah, Equalizer is great.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's also about our non-string.
Yes.
He goes out and he's relentless.
Yeah. So Keir Starmer wouldn't like that movie.
I don't know. Maybe
Denzel, we need
shouldn't
you.
speak about we shouldn't speak about the movie. Right. It's gonna be punished.
Yes.
Someone is gonna feel the full force of the law. FFL. Right. Okay. So what happened here with Josh is yeah.
Yeah, carry on.
Are we hanging on there?
Yes.
What's this
Right. So what's that's the BGCA, right? Boys and girls and safe places and wait.
Right. If you're looking for a safe place for boys and girls, the UK is.
That's what Denzel was involved.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Why,
okay.
For some reason we don't see. We have a boys and girls. For some reason we can't see it there. Yeah, boys and girls.
Jimmy Carter keeps on popping up there.
Anyway,
Right.
so let me just read it from here.
Is it a Biden-free zone, is it?
Let me just read it from here. Right. So he has been the national spokesman for the Boys and Girls Clubs of America for over 25 years, and it's an organization that helps young people.
That's always a good thing, isn't it? Like giving them, hobbies and things.
Yes. So
Probably poorer kids as well.
As
that
long as
can't
it's
afford
not
it.
supplying boys and girls, because that's what normally works at this sort of globalist level.
I don't know I don't have any
Right.
reason to assume this.
Okay,
but
good.
If anyone is doing this, I strongly condemn it.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Strongly condemn it.
Very political answer.
Yeah. We have Magic Johnson here. Do you remember?
He doesn't look sad to get it, does he?
No, he looks very funny, and no, he looks very happy. He won the medal.
Isn't that the guy from British children's TV in the 80s?
Different one.
I think
A different one.
Who am
I think
thinking of?
he's the one who was playing basketball then.
Yeah, he's a basketball player.
Was he?
Yeah.
It's also, I like the tweet you've included here. Am I allowed to read this out, Stelios?
Yeah, of course. Be my guest, Josh.
So Andrew at Don't Walk Run, I think that's a podcast. How many women do you think Magic Johnson has infected with HIV and are now dead? Whatever, here's a medal.
Yeah, but look here, Mitt
Good
Romney's laughing, and also Denzel is laughing here.
Right.
All of them have really white teeth.
Well, it's because they all get the fake teeth. They get their real teeth pulled out, don't they? And then
Yeah.
fake ones put in. And then when the British don't do that, we get, oh, you've all got bad teeth. It's just like, no, we just don't believe in cosmetic surgery as much.
Yeah. Right here we have a very suspicious photo. A recipient of the Medal of Honor was photographed close to the person who
The
attempted
Trump shooter.
to shoot Trump at his golf course.
Is that what he got the medal for?
He wasn't giving it to the assassin.
No. They
Oh,
were-
he's the other one. Right. Okay.
that wasn't.
It wouldn't surprise me these
that would
days.
be that would be quite mask off if you just gave him a medal.
Right. So let's come here to things get really controversial here. They gave the Medal of Honor to Bill Nye for his commitment to spreading facts and
Facts
the
and logic.
scientific method, right?
I remember,
And that's all he spreads.
I remember what he was saying in 2020 and 2021. This is not a facts strong
One
guy.
thing's
However, we
clear
can't
about
go into
sexuality.
details
It
about
doesn't
that one.
always match the sex they were assigned at birth, and a person's gender identity may
He's talking
change
about.
over their lifetime.
You get an idea,
Right.
of, facts and logic, and
He's a very factual guy, isn't he, that Bill Nye?
Yeah.
He never spreads any disinformation or unscientific stuff.
never, because Stormer would be against him.
All right, we'll give him a medal as well then. I mean, why not?
Medal. When I want a medal as well.
Well, yes.
Does it come with money as well?
Yeah, where's Ben Shapiro's
You can
medal?
probably-
Because he loves facts and logic, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know if it comes with money, but you can probably pawn it.
That it would sell for it.
I'll get Messi's one. He's gonna take it and sell it for just £1.
Stelios, if you turned up and
He's
said
gonna sell it cheap.
if you turned up and said you were Lionel Messi, Joe Biden would not know any different. It's like, well, you know, you look broadly sort of Mediterranean. That works.
When the 2012 London Olympics on, I was sort of tempted to hang out at the pawn shop closest to the Olympics just after, you know, the Africans won an event, just to see if they did sort of turn up and pawn it. But
We have here Hillary Clinton receiving the address. Let's watch this.
I'm sure he was very modest about it.
And
The
I'm sure
Presidential
our
Medal of
audience
Freedom
loves
is
to
awarded
watch
to
this.
Hillary Rodham Clinton. Hillary Rodham Clinton is guided by the Methodist Creed, do all the good you can, in all the ways you can. As a lawyer, she defended the rights of children. As First Lady, she fought for universal health care and declared women's rights are human rights. As Senator, she helped New York rebuild after September 11, 2001. As Secretary of State, she championed democracy worldwide, and her nomination for president broke barriers and inspired generations. Through it all,
Indirectly.
her career has been dedicated to an eternal truth. America's ideals are sacred, and we must always defend and live by them.
Right, so basically I'm enjoying this. You know why? Because
You love irony?
No, I enjoy your reactions. It's like babies crying in flights. If no one is annoyed, I'm annoyed. But if I look at other people being annoyed, then I start laughing because I just look and see how much it annoys them. So now whenever I'm gonna play videos like that, I'm gonna see you getting annoyed, and I'm gonna have a ball.
Stelios' torture hour is nigh.
Not Bill Nye.
I'm all sort of perversely amused and annoyed, to be honest.
There was
We have Darth Vader getting being awarded the Presidential Medal of Honor.
you need to get a soy face and someone saying AI is getting out of hand now for that one.
AI is getting, community notes. This is AI generated. Darth Vader didn't actually live.
Yeah, he sent his representative from the Death Star.
Or, at community notes, Darth Vader lived in a galaxy far, far away a long time ago. Not now.
It doesn't make him ineligible for immigration.
He
Right.
did kill a bunch of children, though.
Yeah,
so
and we have
maybe he would
the,
win a medal.
George Soros getting the Presidential Medal of Honor. He has the Open Society Foundations that a lot of people are thinking is behind. One of the main drivers behind internationalism of the really weird sort.
Well, it is a teeny tiny bit subversive.
Well, he was found to be paying to fly people into the southern border to break into America. He was funding the flights.
Well, actually, I mean, they were doing that, and then they just started flying them directly in.
Mm-hmm.
Just directly, straight in.
It's more efficient, I suppose, isn't it?
Yes.
But it says there, you cynical colleagues of mine,
Cynical what?
colleagues of mine.
Okay.
The Open Society Foundations are active around the world using grant giving, research, advocacy, impact investment, and strategic litigation to build a future where everyone can live with rights and dignity.
Well, not everyone. I mean, not European.
Yeah. George Soros is the founder. He has given away more than $32 billion of his personal fortune to fund this.
He's the one controlling Darth Vader, isn't he?
And if you see our history, it says here what they start here as, you could say, anti-communist, but then if you fast forward to today, you see how much it changes, and it looks a lot like the modern left.
Well, George Soros is one of
Based-
the most evil people on planet Earth, in my opinion. I think that I think that he's responsible for a lot of the evils that's been done to Europe and North America, and he's doing it out of a certain sense of spite towards the native population there.
There's some sort of deep-seated animus.
2019, investing in racial justice. Rapid response to the global pandemic 2020. Building Black Power 2020. They invested around $220 million to build power in black communities.
So they bought them a lot of trainers then.
Well, basically they incited
Race
mass arson in areas that they then bought up.
Promote bold new anti-racist policies in US cities and help first-time activists stay engaged. Urgent humanitarian relief for Afghanistan, Ukraine.
It's the current thing.
Yes.
My goodness.
Yeah. Funnily enough, they're looking to buy up assets in Ukraine as well.
And I was asked to include this.
By me, yeah.
Do you have any comments to make about this?
Well, Raw Egg Nationalist here says 40% of all murders in the US now take place in districts with a Soros-funded prosecutor. These prosecutors represent 72 million Americans, 1/5 of the population, and half of America's most populous cities and counties. And yeah, everyone knows about the Soros DAs, don't they? That he's directly interfering in American justice and letting murderers and sex criminals and nonces, because Silicon Valley allows me to say that word and not the American one. Look it up if you don't know what I mean. He's basically giving softer sentences to criminals so that they can tyrannize the American people who have done nothing wrong. I can't think of anything more unjust than that.
And this is why Starmer is so stupid, because if he hadn't done it for free, this guy would have given him money.
That's true, yes. Soros, very responsible for the release of criminals.
And actually, we're doing a quick callback to the last segment. A lot of the leftists are attacking, saying, isn't it awful that Elon Musk is a foreign billionaire getting involved in UK politics? Completely ignoring the fact that this guy has been doing it for decades.
Yeah, it's only... But also, yeah, it's only when...
Yes.
When someone supports their political enemies, they have an issue with it, and it's foreign interference then. But it's not when it.
So he got one as well, did he? Did he turn up?
Yeah, I imagine he would.
He did, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I imagine they awoke him from his crypt beneath Washington.
No, yeah.
Stood straight up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm hot off of watching Nosferatu. But
Was it a good movie?
Was that good?
It was a good movie. I quite enjoyed it, yeah.
Right.
Might not be for everyone. If you would like to watch the full uncut version that is also uncensored, head on over to lotuseaters.com to find out more.